No, you shouldn't have to. It's fine. Okay, let's see what we got. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let me see, what are we doing? All right. Let's see, let's get it all set up. Let me see, are we on? Okay. I'm trying to see if we got the alert to, if it's on. I think we are. Let me see this one, if you don't mind, while we wait a few seconds for everybody to get on. Okay, let me see. All right. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Hi, Kristen. How are you doing this Saturday afternoon? Hi, Jody. I hope you're doing well. So I thought I would come in and hop on just for a little bit to give you guys a breakdown of some really good Black Friday deals that's happening this weekend. I have some really good steals and deals to share with you that's happening on Amazon of all my favorite products that you see me talk about in my videos. Hi, Miss. Hello. Let's see. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is a little bit different this time because I'll try my very best to respond to comments and questions, but please feel free to ask any questions you have about the products that I'll be demonstrating. I have codes and coupon codes for the majority of them. And like I mentioned, a lot of them are extremely knocked down for Black Friday price. So I think you will like the stuff I'm going to share with you. Hi, Ashton. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay. All right. So let's get started. The very first one I'm going to start with is the product that everybody is always asking me about, and that is my cordless vacuum. This is it right here. Oh, and before I forget, every product that I talk about is linked in my bio. Just go to the top of my page and where my writing is at. If you tap on that link, you'll see every product I'm going to talk about with codes if there's one that is available. So this is a Trucozie cordless vacuum. It's available in 3 colors. It is in pink, white, and then this orange, gray, purple color. Originally, this machine, the regular price is $239, but for Black Friday, it's on sale for about $130, and you get a very well-made cordless vacuum. This is the one you're going to see in all my videos. It has a great bright green LED headlight. You get 2 extra accessory tools. You can make it go up like this to give you more length, or you can even kind of shorten it if you are on the shorter side, or hey, you want your kids to help you around the house, give it to them. You can shorten it, and look, you can put them to work. But this is my cordless vacuum that you always see me use. You can take off that roller head and attach 2 of the accessory tools if you want. I didn't bring it with me, but it comes with a crevice pick and then a horsehair brush. So that lets you kind of get into the tighter edge corners, baseboards, air vents, whatever you want it to be. And then you can also just take off this piece right here as well. Let me see if I can get it off. And attach maybe the pieces to this if you want to use it on your cushions, on your stairs, on seats, things of that nature. But let me show you the LED headlight so you can see how bright and green it is. Can they see the floor? Okay. So there's your green headlights. You get 4 suction modes. You get an 80-minute runtime, which is a great battery life for a cordless vacuum. So for $130, you get 3 colors to choose from: pink, white, this orange or purple. You get an extra large canister to hold a lot of dirt and debris. You get a HEPA filter. You get 2 accessory tools, and you get something that's really well made and sturdy. It stands up on its own. You don't have to worry about it tipping over or falling when you want to bump it up. You don't have to like hang it to charge it. You just kind of put it where you want it to be and it will take off. It's got a great strong suction. It cost $130. It is linked in my bio at the top of my page. It's on sale for Black Friday. The original cost is $230. So you get about $100 off for Black Friday. And like I mentioned, it is very, very well made. It can handle a lot of dirt and dust. I think one thing that I hate with vacuums sometimes is, when you go over things like leaves or really small things like cat food, sometimes when you run over it with the vacuum, it kicks it back out at you. This doesn't do it. This has a great, strong, powerful suction for a cordless vac. I got plenty of videos on my page showing it in action so you can see how well it works. It's not just for tile, it can be for any type of hard floor surface. So your wood, your stone floors, your LVP, your vinyl, whatever it may be, plus your carpet. When you work on your carpet, you have 4 suction modes you can choose from if you want something stronger than just the basic suction mode. But I'll tell you right now, the basic suction mode is very, very strong. It's going to pull up a lot of dirt and debris, whether you're on a hard floor surface or whether you're on a carpet, a rug, or even like a couch, whatever it may be. You get a good, strong, well-made vacuum for $130 for $100 off for Black Friday deal. So while I have y'all here, let me show you where to go if you want to just check everything out. It is in pink. Let me see if I can get some of these questions now about, it is a very good price. Okay, let's see. Yes, here's your pink vacuum, Kristen. If you want it, you can save $100 and get it this weekend. And let's see. This is, okay, I'm going to tell you, Daryl, this is comparable to the Dyson. Now, I'm not going to speak bad about that. Dysons are good vacuums. My biggest issue with Dysons is they are horrible to take apart and actually clean. I don't like how heavy they are either, and I don't like the price range on them. You're paying so much money for a vacuum that you cannot clean with anything but water. When you buy a Dyson, the warranty strictly tells you if you clean it with soap, if you clean it with a cleaning product, you void your warranty. And I have an issue with that, especially if you have pets and little ones around the house and you're picking up things. You need to be able to like wash your brush roller and your pieces. But they say if you use anything but water, your warranty is gone. So that's my issue with that. You need some type of surfactant. I'm not saying you need to bleach it, but you need to wash it when you are using it around your home. And Dyson doesn't want you to do that. Number 2, they are very heavy. I have messed up and bruised my shins so many times with those big old Dyson ball vacuums. I can't stand them. They're super heavy. Do they vacuum well? Yes, but I don't like the warranty on them and how hard it is to take them apart to actually clean them. They are very hard to take apart, and I don't like that. I shouldn't have to spend $800 to basically perform a minor surgery on a vacuum. That's my issue that I have with Dyson. But these 130, I have compared it to the actual Dyson that has the green light too, and I say this one knocks it out of the park. I'm just gonna say it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Nijo, this is not the wet dry vac. I'm gonna bring that up in a second, but I wanted to start with my cordless vacuums because everybody's always asking me which ones am I using. This is it. Okay, hello Tony. Thanks for popping in for a few minutes. I appreciate that. But so this is what I wanted to show you guys real quick. If you want to know what I'm talking about and if you want to see any of the codes, let me show you. All you have to do, that's the wrong one, is you're going to come to the top of my page on YouTube. And I have it all set up for you just so that you know, right here. All you have to do is just tap on that right there. And everything will show with the codes and everything. Okay. So that's where everything is linked. So yeah, so let's go ahead and move on, because like I said, I didn't want to take up too much of everybody's time this Saturday, but I just have some really good deals and steals to share with you. And one more time, the cordless Trucozie vac is $130 for the weekend, $100 off. You get 3 colors to choose from. They actually come with 2 filters, a HEPA filter and then a regular filter. So it's going to ensure that like dust and dust particles and allergens are captured. And you get it in the orange and purple and gray, the white or the pink. So this is it. Yes. All right. Okay, let's see. Yes, so if you want ease and comfort, you don't want something big, bulky, and heavy, stick with the cordless vacuum. You really cannot go wrong with it. I think cordless are best. Let's see. So, Michael, you got the Mova. You got the Mova? The Mova P10 Pro Ultra. I don't know much about the Mova, but I do know that the Mova is like a sister company to Dreame. I know a lot about Dreame, so I'm going to get into the Dreame products that I have in a few seconds, but I've heard great things about Mova. Do you like yours? Okay. So it comes with the filters already, Kristen. You get an extra filter as well. So it comes pre-installed with one filter at the top, right here. It's going to come with two filters. So, and they're washable. They are washable in the sink. You know, wash it whenever you're ready to and let it completely air dry before you use it again. But you get two filters. So here's your first one, and then here's your second one. And you also get a spare filter, which so in total in this package, you'll get two of these. So they're making sure you got plenty to work with. Okay, let's see. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, so all right, let's move on now and talk about the wet dry vacuums. I have two of them to show everybody today. And for the person that mentioned the Mova, these are actually both from Dreame. Like I mentioned, Dreame is a sister company of Mova. So I do know that if Dreame has made those Mova products, you have a really good machine. So these are my two wet dry vacuums that I'm going to talk about today. This is the H12 Pro, and this is the H12 Pro Flex Reach. So let's talk about the difference. The H12 Pro is on sale for the weekend. The original price is $449. It is on sale for $229, and then I have a code that will bring it down to about $200. So the code, all that info is in my bio if you want to check it out. But what's the benefit of a wet dry vacuum? It makes your cleaning so much easier. It simplifies everything. After working all day, coming home, the last thing you want to do is have to really clean up, but you know that's going to happen. When you cook, you got kids, you got pets running around, the house gets dirty. But you can get a 2-in-1 vacuum that makes it so much easier because instead of having to vacuum and then mop your floors, you can do it at the same time. So this is a convenient way to keep your house clean, make it less stressful for you, and it's on a good sale for the weekend. So why wouldn't you want to pass it up? So let's start with the H12 Pro. This one has a 35-minute runtime. You get 2 suction modes, your basic and then your ultra mode, which gives you a little more boost. And then you get just a suction mode only. But one thing that I really like about it is it can detect how much dirt you're working with. So when you have it on auto mode and you go over it, if it's just a regular amount of dirt, it'll stay green. But when it knows there's the floor's extra dirty, the boost kicks in and you get a higher suction power. So this will be good for somebody that maybe just wants to use it for the kitchen, maybe a 1 room or 2, because like I mentioned, 35-minute runtime will get you some good amount of cleaning done. But do know if you got a 2-story house, this is probably not going to be your choice. Or ideal for you. But if you have a 1-story house, you want to use it for certain rooms here and there, you can't go wrong with this one. You also get an extra brush roll. You get a tool to help clean the brush area. And when you're done using it, all you have to do is go sit it on the dock station. You will then press the self-clean button and it self-cleans for you. It's going to pull the clean solution and the clean water through the insides of it to give it a good thorough cleaning. And my favorite part is it finishes, it cleans with a hot wash and then it dries with a hot drying system. So that's my favorite part of it because that hot dry is going to ensure no bacteria and no odors set in. The biggest thing I can tell you though, I cannot stress this enough, while this does self-clean for you, remember if you're picking up liquids and solids, you don't want to leave it in the canister. So when you're done cleaning, just go pop this open, dump it into your toilet. If it's liquids, dump it into the trash. If it's solids, don't let the food and the liquid stay in here. That's how you get odors. Think about it this way. If you have a mop bucket, let's just prime example. If you have the cedar bucket, right? And you fill it with solution and you mop your floors. When you mop your floors, what do you do with that liquid afterward? Do you leave it in your closet until the next time you clean? No, you don't leave that dirty liquid in that mop bucket. Why? It's going to smell. So just imagine if you leave that dirty liquid in here plus food. Of course it's going to smell. So just ensure every time you're done using it, let it do the self-clean cycle. Okay, let it do the whole self-clean cycle. Then pop this open, go pour this down the toilet, and go pour the solids into the trash. And another thing important, you see this filter right here? You gotta wash this too. They send you 2 filters. You can use water, you can use soap. What I personally do is I spray it with Odoban as well, because that helps keep it from smelling. But just ensure you're washing your filter, let it air dry, then pop it back in, and you'll be good to go. You don't have to worry about smells as long as you're not leaving food and dirty liquid in here. That's when the smells do start. All right, let me see if I got any questions about that so far. Hold on. Let's see. It is safe for wood floors. Let's see. So, okay, yeah, Timothy. So the boost does help with dog hair, but I'm going to show you this one next and tell you why this may be more ideal for you. Okay, let's see. All right, so yeah, quick little review though. H12 Pro, $100 off, about a 35-minute run time. You get a dual water system, so you got a clean water tank and a dirty water tank. It's never together. Everything is separated completely. It does work on pet hair. It does work on dust and dirt around your home. But just know this is like your basic entry-level wet dry mop vac. But now we're going to step it up. So for $100 more, which is the H12 Pro Flex Reach, you get a 55-minute runtime. You get a complete 180 lay flat design. This does not lay flat, which means when you start going down, it starts lifting. So you can't really get under couches if you want to get under the low areas. This one gives you a true 180 flat. You go all the way down and you can get completely under beds, completely under couches, any low surface. You also get a tangle-free cut design on the bar area, which means anytime you pick up dog hair or cat hair or hair, it cuts it so that it fully sucks it up. So you see the price difference, why this one is about $100 more. You get a better runtime, you get a few extra premium perks. You also get a longer and thorough self-clean system. You get a bigger water tank, and this is going to be better for you if you have a bigger home, if you have more pets. Go ahead and go with the upgraded one. That's about $100 more. I don't have a code for this one, but this one's already knocked off insanely low for the Black Friday weekend. So the original price on this one is $499, but for Black Friday, it's about $295. So like I said, roughly by the time you add the taxes to it, about $100 more than the H12 Pro. So this one right here for smaller homes, not too busy, foot traffic, but just, every day, quick little cleanup in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom type thing. This one is for those who have much busier households, who want to spend that extra $100 to get a longer battery life, to get a bigger water tank, to get a bigger dirty water tank, to get a longer self-clean system, and to get that full 180 flat design reach. All right, let's see. So I'm going back and forth between the phones because the phone in front of me, I can't see your questions. I'm talking to the back camera. I'm basically just talking to a phone right now, so I can't see the front camera nor your questions. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So 205, and this one is about 295, $100 difference, but you decide what's best for you and your household. Okay. All right. And next up is going to be my air purifiers. So in a live that I did about a month ago, I talked about how the air purifiers are super important for not only clean air in your home, but these make a big difference in also accumulating. If you want to cut down on dust, get you an air purifier. It makes a big difference. So air purifiers will keep dust from being so active in your home. It also helps collect pet hair. So if you have furry animals, cats, dogs, whatever it may be, getting an air purifier will make the biggest difference. Now this right here is the Dupray Bloom air purifier. It is $100 off for the weekend, for Black Friday. Original price is $350. It is on sale for $250, but this is not your standard robot sit in the corner square box looking air purifier. Look how sleek and stylish this is, and it's in 2 colors. So this right here is the marble tabletop. It is sturdy. It is not cheap. This is stone. It is heavy. Look how nice this looks. And you get a matching body to go with it. Now, this is not just your regular air purifier. You can store stuff on the inside, remotes, books, whatever it may be, but this doubles as a planter. You can grow an actual plant in this. It has a strainer right here that you put in here. And when the air purifier runs, it aerates the soil. It keeps the soil clean. It keeps the plant well fed, so to speak, so you can grow an actual plant in this air purifier. Now, if you're like me and you don't have a green thumb, you can just put a fake plant in here, because that's what I do. I don't know how to keep plants alive. But this is a really well-made, stylish, beautiful marble air purifier that reaches up to 1,700 square feet. You can style it however you want it to be, and you get two types of filters. So you get the pre-installed HEPA filter that's going to catch the tiny air particles like dust, dander, and pet debris. And then you're going to get the washable mesh filter right here. This one right here is what you can toss in the washer when you want to swap out colors. When it gets dirty, you can just toss this in the washer and you don't have to replace it. This captures your bigger air particles. So think like hair, pet fur, bigger things. It's going to get captured right here. And then the HEPA filter down here is what's going to capture your smarter air particles. So this is on sale for the weekend. It is $250. It's the lowest price Dupray has ever dropped these machines on Amazon. I've had mine for 2 years already, and they have never done a 30% off discount. I think the first time was like 10%, and then last year they did 20%. But this year they're going all out, and they're giving you 30% off this beautiful, sleek air purifier. If gray is not your color, I'll give you one more look. Here's the marble, really nice tabletop that you can also, like, you know, just put things on top of it, whatever you want it to be. If gray is not your color, you can also get it in Terrazzo. Let me get it turned right here. Look how pretty this one is. And this one is the same concept, but just in a different color. Here's the Terrazzo tabletop. There's in the back of it. Right there. So the way that the air purifier works is there's 3 fan speeds, or there's auto, or there's night mode. What I personally suggest and what I do with mine is keep it on auto mode, because when it's on auto mode, it's automatically working. It's filtering the air, and as soon as it senses something is in the air that shouldn't be, it switches on. So you'll see 3 colors. When you're on green, your air is clean. It's where it's supposed to be. But when it detects something that's not supposed to be there, it'll switch to purple, or it'll switch to red, and then it will kick on and turn on and just filter until it senses the air is clean again, and then it'll go back to green. So let me show you a better view of this one right here. So this is the machine washable filter I was telling you about, and this is what I mean when it says that it can like capture all the hair. There's hair on this, so this is what it's going to do. Is just capture all the bigger pet hair that's in your home, dogs, cats, whatever it may be. And yeah, $100 off for the weekend is a very good steal. If you've been wanting one, you get coverage up to 1,700 square feet. So that definitely is a really good deal. And I would take advantage of that if you can, because like I mentioned, they have never knocked it down to this type of sale price before. All right. Let me move this over here. Okay, let me see. So, Kristen, for Black Friday deals, you will have to be a Prime member to get that price. But the Dupray Bloom Air Purifier is on sale on the Dupray website. I can put a link for you there if you rather get it there instead. It should be the same price on the actual website. And it actually just kicked on. I don't know if you guys can tell. It kicked on for a few minutes. The green light is on. You can see that. Okay. Okay. All right. So Okay, and the final three things that I want to talk about are the robot vacuums for your floors. I got a question about this in my last live with you all. I think it was on Monday, and somebody had asked, are there any robot vacuums for your floor that's going on sale? Yes, I have three that I want to talk about, all at different price points. I have a code for one of them. I have a code for two of them, and you can just kind of decide what fits your budget, so to speak. So the first one is going to be the 3i G10 Plus, and it is this machine right here. It has, just the station you plug into the wall. And this is it. It looks like this. Sorry. It looks like this. And here's the back, which is the little mopping pad. And this right here is going to be a great entry-level vacuum for your home for daily messes, pet hair, crumbs, things of that nature. It has the dust collector right here, which will collect dust for up to 60 days. And every time it docks, it turns on the UV compression. So it compresses all the dirt and debris to make it smaller. And then that UV light kicks on to kill any bacteria and keep fresh whatever's going on in here. And then you don't have to replace it for the next 60 days. That's how much dirt, hair, and debris it holds. Now, I know you probably saw the mop pad in the back. And the thing is, this can pick up small spills, but don't overdo it. This is not going to be what you want to use to, let's say your kid dropped a whole cup of milk. Don't use this to pick that entire milk up. But if you have light spills, you can use this. But this is mainly for your daily crumbs, pet hair, things of that nature. For this machine is at its lowest price since it's launched. It's about $250. It is on sale for so the original price was $449. It's on sale for $229, and then I got a coupon code that gives you an extra percentage off too. So this is the lowest price it has ever been before. And if you are somebody that has a smaller home, one level, mainly want dirt, debris, pick up daily pet messes, right here. This is a good entry level option, especially the PA suction. They are giving you 18,000 PA suction. That's a lot of power when it comes to picking up pet hair and getting debris out of your floor, especially carpets and off any type of hardwood floors. This is a good option. You can go in the app, set it zones, set no-go zones, set a cleaning schedule. You can block off certain areas. You can put it on a daily schedule. Really good, well-made app. And you get a good machine for roughly $220 if you want to take off, if you don't want to worry about vacuuming your house daily. This is a good option for you. But I cannot stress this enough. This should not be what you want to get if you're expecting it to mop your floors, especially if you have like a lot of liquids you want it to get up. I got two other options for that. But this is a good entry-level robot vacuum. The 3i G10 Plus, about $220, really, really good. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so the gray one really just comes to style. I actually have the Terrazzo one in here because this is for hi Kai. The Terrazzo one stays in this room because in this room I have more of a white, gold, tan theme going on, and then the gray one is in the room next to it because that room has a gray blue scheme. So really though, I honestly think you can make it work anywhere. They gave you two colors that you can make match pretty much with anything. Gray is pretty universal, and so is this light cream color. It looks beautiful no matter how you style it. Dupray really hit, the ball out of the park when it came to this style. They gave you something aesthetically pleasing and also something that's going to keep your air clean and help with like dust, pet hair, and who doesn't want fresher air in their home. Filters are very quiet. If you keep it on auto, you don't have to worry about it being super duper loud unless you're somebody that likes white noise. Put that thing on full blast if you want something with white noise, but you don't have to. Just keep it on auto, seriously. Let it just automatically run and do its thing, and it will kick on when it needs to kick on. Danielle, tube. The Green Knight, thank you for sending that. Sorry, I'm not ignoring y'all. I'm talking to the back of the camera. I try to get the other phone every few minutes, so I'm catching up on comments now. Okay, the Green Knight. Hi, can I use? Yes, you can. Vinegar is a good option for cleaning that part of your dishwasher when necessary. You can use that, absolutely. I do not have a coupon code for the Trucozie, Kristen, because they have just put it on a flash deal for the weekend. I'm sorry. I don't have a code for that one. Douglas Scottman, are you talking about the robot vacuum I was just showing? That is the IG310 Plus. Also, you guys, if you want to see full videos of these machines, just go to my Amazon store in my link in bio, and I have put up all videos on these machines. They're also posted on my Instagram. But if you want to see full in-depth, like how they actually work on solids and liquids, and when it comes to the self-clean feature, they're all there. I have plenty of videos to show you guys them actually in action. Instead of just taking my word for it, I've made videos for every single one of these machines. Okay. All right. So yes. So yeah. And once this is done cleaning, doing its cleaning system, it docks, and then it does like that self-compress thingy where it pulls all the dirt and debris into here. And then it turns on that UV light to keep everything fresh and clean until the next run. So about $220 for the weekend. Great entry-level robot vacuum for smaller homes. Let me rephrase that. There's really no square footage like max on this. You can run it. So if you even had like a 3,000 square foot, one-story home, this will take care of it. But the biggest thing I want to stress is don't think this is actually going to suck up large amount of liquids like other wet mops are made to do. This is more for just like your dust collecting and, like I mentioned, minimal spills. You got your mop pad back here, but you don't want to, I don't want you to think that you're going to spend $220 on a like insane wet dry robot vacuum. I got two options that I'm going to show you next that's going to handle all that for you. But hey, you just want something to vacuum your floors and do quick little mops, this is the way to go right here. All right, the next option is going to be from Eufy. This is the Eufy C20. Regular price is $6.99, and for the weekend deal, it is on sale for $3.29. This is going to give your floors a good mop and vacuum. So the difference between this right off with that is the 3i G10 Plus does not have a self-cleaning system. This has a self-cleaning system. I did not bring the docks for this one in, nor the other Dreame because they're bigger, but these dock on a station that has a dirty water filter and a dirty water tank and a clean water tank. This gives you about 7,000 PA suction, and they make, even though you get a lower power when it comes to vacuuming, they make it up with their premium extra self-clean system, so to speak. So you put water in the clean tank and it will take off and give your floors a good, thorough vacuum and mop. You set it in the app, you set it on a schedule, you have your no-go zones, you can set it to just do certain spots. And then when it's done cleaning, it docks and it gives itself a good, thorough wash. This is what you want if you want it to handle a lot of spills on the floor. You get two mopping pads, so it's constantly moving to really give your floors a good scrub down. You also get the dust bags that come with the machines. They're good for 60 days, so you don't have to change them out for 60 days. It collects all the dust and waste. And this right here is going to be $3.29. Original price is $4.49. Okay. Oh, that is so good to hear. Snafu8203, I am glad that you tried the Barkeeper's Friend with the melamine sponge. That is a great combo for taking care of any type of soap scum. So I am very, very, very happy to hear that. So this is the second one that I was talking about, the Eufy C20. This is like your second level type of, your second tier for floor cleaning. It's designed for deeper cleaning. So this is what you want if you want more hands-free maintenance. Go with this. This will ensure that it, docks at the station when it's done, that it's going to wash the inside, it's going to wash the mop pads, it's going to pull everything out. It pulls out the dirty liquid too. So you're constantly always mopping your floors with clean water, not dirty water. Everything stays separate. You have a clean water tank and you have a dirty water tank. So this is $3.29 and the original price is $4.49. If you want to spend a little more, same thing, roughly about $100 more than the 3i G10 Plus, you can't go wrong with the Eufy C20. Now my last one and my final one is coming from Dreame. It is the Dreame Aqua Ultra Roller 10. This is your premium high-end machine. This one, original price is $13.99. It is on sale for $8.99, which is the lowest price they've ever put this machine for. Now, why I personally like this one the most, it has to do with the mopping system. And that's because you get a roller. You get a straight roller. I feel that the floors get the best clean when you get that true mop roller experience. Also, you're not paying just for this right here. You get so many extra perks. The mop roller will swing out and get your baseboards to ensure true edge-to-edge cleaning. You also get a very long runtime. You get extra accessory tools. They're going to give you so many extra accessories. You get the spin up front that's going to really get in the corners while it's mopping to pull out any hair, any cat food, any food. Anything that's in the corners, the little spinny thing is going to pull it all out. So if you're somebody who wants to invest in a premium higher end machine that basically doesn't need any type of babysitting, just set it and forget it, this right here is what you want to get. It has a 30,000 PA suction. There's no other robot vacuum on the market that has that strong of a suction. So 30,000 PA suction, 7,000 PA suction, 18,000 PA suction. If you want a full, thorough deep clean, you're going to get it with this. Because not only is it going to just extract surface level dirt, it has the two, sorry, I got to be careful. It's got the double layer rollers that's really going to not just get surface level, but it's made to extract actual dirt and debris that's in your carpet. So it's going to get a full, thorough cleaning when it goes over your carpets, when it goes over your rugs, when it goes on any type of floor. It knows when it's on hard floor, and it knows when it's on carpets or rugs. And when it goes on your rugs, it has something called like a surface shield that goes over the mop so that the mop does not touch your carpets. It does not touch your soft surfaces. This is a Dreame Aqua 10 Ultra Roller. $14.99. This is the lowest they've ever dropped it. This is the first really big major sale they put on it for $8.99. And I have a code for you, and it is ZAPA Aqua. I have it all linked in my bio. So if you want to just spend a little more, just know you're going to get the most, honestly, the most bang for your buck with this one because of how high tech it is, how the app, when it comes to the app, this can recognize over 200 obstacles. It knows to go around cords, to go around socks, to go around an animal that's laying there on the ground. This is a very smart, very high tech machine. And I'm not just saying this because like it's the most expensive, but I feel this gives you the most deepest cleaning with the roller bar. You get the best type of mop wash with that straight roller bar that shoots out to the edges to hit your baseboards, that lifts so it doesn't get your carpets or any type of soft surface wet. And it really is a well-made, higher end robot vacuum. So I have a code for this. I have a code for the 3i G10 Plus, and I have a code for the H12 Pro. But everything else is on sale on its own. I have everything linked in my bio. I will show you one more time how to get there if you guys just want to check it out. Let me see. Oh, let me get the other one. Let's see, YouTube. Okay, so just come to the top of my page right here, and you want to click this link. And I've broken down everything for you all right here, where everything is with any type of code that you need. I can't demonstrate like the robot vacuum machines in here, but do know I have videos for all of these. Let me show you where they're at. If you come right here, come back up right here, and come right here, shop my Amazon storefront, click on that. This is my Amazon storefront. Okay, this is my, and look, I have videos for all of them. That's the Bloom video. That's the Aqua video, which is that big dreamy one I just showed you. That's the H12 Pro. And that's the Gi10 Plus. Plus I got so many other videos on here as well. Everything that I talk about and I show you guys, I have videos to show you. It's not just me verbally telling you buy something. I'm going to show you proof how it actually works. It's just I'm kind of confined to space right here, so I can't really show you how the robot vacuums work because you know with the app and everything. I can turn on a vacuum if you want to see the vacuum suction that I went over, or the H12 Pro. But I have plenty of videos on my Amazon storefront that breaks down every machine, how it works, what's the best way to use it, what not to do, all of that. So yeah, just go check out those videos if you want more like minute-long videos about the, you can actually see it in action instead of taking my word for it. All right, let me see what other questions. You're welcome, VM. Yes, so corners and baseboards can be tricky, but the Dreame Aqua takes out that scrubbing that you need with your corners and baseboards by using that little, I can't think of the word, the True Edge little scrubby thingy kicks in and it flicks out all that dirt and dust to make sure that everything gets out of those corners and edges so you're not stuck on your hands and knees scrubbing them on the weekend, because who wants to do that, right? Thank you, Fifth River Rat. I'm so glad you love it. Okay. All right. So yeah, that was my quick little live for the weekend. If you missed anything, you're joining late, no worries. I'm going to upload this with all the codes, and that when you have a little bit more time later on, you can sit back and watch all the products that are on sale this weekend. And I will hop back on live with you guys sometime this week so I can do more like Q&As with you all, because I didn't really get to answer cleaning questions today like I usually do, because I just wanted to showcase some great products that are on sale for Black Friday. But sometime next week, I will hop back on and we can sit down and just chat all things cleaning. Come with your cleaning questions, you know I'll answer them. So I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.